Ladies and gentlemen, I am the ace, Dante Jayce, and I am here with Wesley, Bolls, and Dyson, Steranko for FSW Only the Strong. Now, we've got a great event here tonight, right, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
Damn straight, I'm here.
Let's talk about some of the main matches the fans will be looking after, as it were. Whiplash versus Mike Werner. Now, we saw Whiplash lurking about the ring during the last match, Mike Werner versus Gerald Maximo. Wasn't sure at the time what that meant, but it's becoming a clearer picture now, as it were, Dante?
Whiplash certainly wants that FSW title belt, and he's coming after Mike Werner here tonight. Mike Werner, of course, the longtime champion, is going to do whatever it takes to keep that belt.
What we see in Whiplash is a very crafty man. Tonight, we're going to see his dreams come to fruition. New champion!
Well, that remains to be seen, but we've also got...
Match hasn't started yet, of course it remains to be seen.
Well, we've also got another featured contest. It's going to be ECW competitor Tony Mamaluke versus Flawless Blake Morris. Now, gentlemen, that's going to be a great match, I feel, because you've got the veteran, the guy that's been in the wrestling business for around 20 years now in Tony Mamaluke, and he's taking on the brash competitor, the brash, young, arrogant guy, Flawless Blake Morris. What do you think about that, Wesley?
Absolutely. Tony Mamaluke, as it were, from the FBI, ECW, quite a legendary figure. Who knows what will happen in this match here? I'd like to speak to him, learning Italian, as it were. I'd like to speak to Mr. Mamaluke in Italian, if that's a possibility. But we'll see the veteran versus the newcomer. Fighting Spirit Wrestling will be on full display tonight as one of our own tries to take out a legend in the game, as it were.
Oh yeah, you know, it can go either way. Either Mamaluke's going to be sent back to 1995, or Morris is going to get humbled.
Well, that's going to be a great contest, and we also have another featured match in the spectacular AJ Spectre taking on the owner of Fighting Spirit Wrestling, Joel Maximo. Now, that match is another one that's going to be a rookie versus a veteran in a way, because Joel Maximo is, of course, a legend of Lucha Libre, and the cocky AJ Spectre with Mandy in his corner is on quite a roll lately. Now, Dyson, what do you think about Mandy?
What, do I really have to say something about that? Well, you can probably read my face. Yeah, I'm a big fan. And I think AJ Spectre's, his stock is on the rise. Maximo already has a job.
Well, that's a very good point. And Wesley, what do you think about Joel Maximo taking on this challenge of his student?
Well, AJ Spectre certainly has his work cut out for him tonight. AJ, a tough competitor, quite a brash, young, cocky individual, as you alluded to during one of our previous podcasts. It won't be easy for him to take on a guy like J.M. Maximo. He has a size advantage, and he's not that slow either. You know, the speed advantage will be there for AJ Spectre. J.M. Maximo is quite quick with his, you know, who knows? But I'd have to put, you know, I am a betting man. I would bet on Mr. Maximo.
All right, well, we'll have to see with that match as well. We've also got a bunch of great other matches, including Snot in a six-man tag team match versus Mike Orlando and Suntan and Magma teaming up. We've got a Japanese women's match. Just so much on the card here tonight for FSW Only the Strong. Thank you for joining us, fans.
One more match I'd like to bring to everyone's attention here. Malta the Damager, Cyrus DeVille versus Leon Mason and Ian Aldwood. Because this bloody feud will not end. And tonight, Malta will keep his feud going, this small kindling feud that he has with Leon Mason. This will be quite an interesting match. Malta kind of on his own, as it were. Cyrus DeVille on his own, as it were, against the end. So we'll see where that develops. That could also be quite an interesting match tonight.
A blood feud going on with Ian Aldwin and Cyrus DeVille. So that's another one to look forward to, fans. We've got so much on the card. We thank you for joining us here tonight, and enjoy the action.